Oh yeah, I mean, Jimmy was a great kid, real funny.
He was a good fellow, kind of like the pizzeria.
The ladies loved him. Loved him.
His favorite thing to do was skateboarding.
He was just this young kid at the local skate park.
We were like 14 or something, and we entered this local contest, and he killed it. Blew everybody out of the water. Just did stuff that nobody else could do. It just came out of nowhere.
Jimmy had it. He was ripping. I mean, skating better than the guys.
The dude had no fear. It was crazy.
He could skate anything. He could do whatever he wanted.
Jimmy was amazing. After he won many competitions, I realized he did have the potential to go big.
Jimmy got an iPhone, and at first he used it to, like, you know, take photos of him skating.
Oh man, that was the worst day ever.
He got his iPhone pretty early on. Right when the first generation came out, he beta tested them, and he just fell in love with them since.
He was just super hyped on it, so stoked. Newest one out. He was the only kid on the block with it, basically, so he kind of had the new toy and everything.
Ever since he got it, he's been addicted.
He was addicted to his phone, and that was his problem.
I don't know what happened. It just all hell broke loose.
He would constantly be on YouTube, you know, looking up funny fight videos, MMA knockouts, street fights, brawls, you know.
It didn't really seem like a big deal at the time, like that, you know.
The person's getting hurt.
He played a lot of Temple Run. It was really weird. He was really good at it. Like, he ran for like a straight 12 hours one time, which was kind of impressive, but depressing at the same time.
Kind of slowly saw him getting into the gaming. And then with the social media, kind of became a social media whore, really. Nothing but selfies and liking girls' posts.
He had a queen-size bed. He had one pillow for him, one pillow for his iPhone. It was like Siri was his girlfriend.
It was like playing fetch with a dog. You take his iPhone and he'd chase you.
I tried taking the phone away, which we got into a huge argument. He started beating me.
Simply stayed in his room with his iPhone all day. Like, deliveries, like he would have his food delivered to his house through his iPhone apps and stuff, and
he quit everything in life. I mean, he wouldn't even talk to his skateboarding buddies. He wouldn't talk to his mom.
I wasn't sure if he was going through like some kind of depression. I thought maybe he might be experimenting with like drugs or maybe one of those like group sex chat rooms.
Drugs? No. iPhone? Yeah.
Man, let me take a Instagram.
That was when we knew we needed professional help. Yeah, we checked him into rehab. He signed himself in.
basically what they did there at the rehab center, from what I learned, is it was like solitary confinement, no electronics, like old school toys, like just like Legos and stuff, and it killed Jimmy because he didn't have his electronics and he couldn't cope with the world and like what was going on and stuff.
When I heard it, what I figured was, you know, he was gonna get out.
Things were looking bright, but then one day he just disappeared. No one.
You know, people got all kinds of rumors floating around, but
We came into his hospital, his room at rehab one day. I went up into his room and I knocked, and the lady, she opened the door. He had like his handcuffs were unchained and the window was open. 6 stories up.
He used some sort of like apps or something, got a hold of some friends, and they snuck him out at night, and it was crazy. And no one's seen him since.
We don't even know where Jimmy is right now.
I wish I could tell you where he is.
You find the iPhone, you find him. It sucks, it's horrible watching somebody go downhill like that.
He needs to come home.
I'm considering.